Hello everyone, welcome to Snow Bundle channel. Today I will be discussing on the creation of the dashboard in the Snowsight. Here we can see the option of the dashboard in the Snowsight, and with which we can see the recent shared with me and the my dashboards options in the dashboard. The shared with me will have all the list of the dashboard which is shared by the other user to the current user, which is InteriorOS, and the my dashboard will have all the list of the dashboard which is created by the InteriorOS user. Means this creation of the dashboard is specific to the user level, not with any of the role level. And to create a new dashboard, I just need to use this plus dashboard and give a name, and it will open a blank dashboard for me. And if I wanted to create a filter which is globally used for all the dashboard in this current account for my login, which is InteriorOS, then I can use this manage filter. Also, it is known that the filters are created with a role. You can see that owner is system. If I create one filter for the listing out all the warehouses, then it needs to be created with one role. For the detailed on this creation of the filter and how it will be helpful in the dashboard, please watch out my video on dashboard filters. For this video, I have created a sample dashboard which is warehouses study. And when we click on the dashboard or create a new dashboard, you would be able to see this top sections which is default, and with which we can rename the dashboard. Also, we can duplicate the dashboard to create a copy of the dashboard, to alter any of the charts, maybe to make it as another new dashboard, and we can delete the dashboard with this option. And when we start creating the dashboard, we need to set the role for the dashboard, which is common or which should be same for all the charts created over here, so that it is ideally good to choose the role which is lower role and can be shared with the other user as well, and that role should have all the accesses to the underlying objects which is used in the charts. And coming to the share options, so this is mainly used to share the dashboard with the other users. On this I have made a separate video on the dashboard grants, please check it. And this is to run the dashboard charts. Here as well we can create a filter with this option, and if I wanted to add a new charts, so I have to use this plus sign, which will ask me to create a new tile with the help of SQL worksheet or the Python worksheet, which will open a new window. In that we have to write a query and enable the charts. As I explained in the dashboard introduction, in the Snowsight dashboard, you would be able to create the bar chart, line chart, heat grid, score chart, as well as scatter charts. Only these many charts can be created in the Snowsight dashboard. And to explain how we can create one new chart in the new dashboard, so let me take an example. Let me create a new dashboard. I will just go back and hit on the new dashboard. Here I will give sample dashboard. And create dashboard. I can see the new tile and choose the SQL worksheet. We have taken a sample SQL query which will list all the warehouses names and its credits used till date. As we can see, it has listed for all the corresponding dates which warehouses has used how many credits. It is enabled the result section. If I wanted to create a chart out of it, then I need to click on the chart. By default, it will create a line chart. We can see that for all the dates, how many credits it is being used. So here we can see that x-axis has been set to date, and the other y-axis is being set to sum of credits used for the compute. If I wanted to distinct the credits by each warehouses per day, then I need to use some other chart. Here next I will be choosing the bar chart. Bar charts are mainly used to find the relation between the discrete values or the category values with the continuous values. Here I'll be using the warehouse's name as well. So that way the warehouse's name came into the series with the different colors. The blue color compute warehouses and the DBA is the yellow color, and others are dev warehouses and ETL and QA warehouse. And it came like 21st, 20, 17 and 16 for each date, and by each warehouses how many credits were consumed, so that we are capturing through the bar chart. If I wanted to make this as a horizontal bar chart, then I can change the orientation of this bar chart. Here we can see the options to change the order of this bar charts based on the bar size or based on the date. Here I'll keep it as a bar size only, and series direction is ascending or descending. I'll keep it as ascending, so that these categories will change based on the values it is having. Here we won't get the options to change the color of this dashboard series or the warehouse colors, and also the scale cannot be changed. However, we'll get some options to give the x-axis labels and the y-axis label, so custom name can be given. And we can limit the number of the bar groups as well. If there are multiple number of days values are having, then I can limit it to 2, then it will be limited to only 2 days. Here I'll be giving it as 8 days, which came by default. And also we can limit the number of series. If I limit it to 2 only, then it will show only the 2 bars with the highest use credits will be shown with the warehouses, and it will dump all the other warehouses in a other category. So I'll disable this one to keep as it is. Here we can see that we can also create a stacked bar chart and also the percentage bar chart. Here it has created the percentage stacked bar chart. So based on the use cases, we can choose the. And if I wanted to change the series label to y-axis, or from this y-axis to series, here I will get the options to choose it. Example, this warehouse's name, I can make it to y-axis. So here it is listing all the warehouses and the number of credits used by each warehouses irrespective of the dates. So like this I can choose it. So series will give the categories, and the bar will give the values. Example, for the sum of credits the bar is been used, and the series it is good to choose for this the warehouse name, and for the y-axis I'll be choosing as a date. And to give a name for this chart, I just need to click on this one and give. And here I'll be giving the name as the warehouse credits used. And to explore on the other charts, so the scatter charts, so find a category which is been common, or which is been relation with the two continuous data or the two measure values, so that time it will be helpful. So for that I'll be showing the different charts which have been created for the warehouse study. And heat grid, for the warehouse's name I'll be selecting as a rows. Here it is listed all the warehouses name in a rows, and for each warehouses and this day how many credits it has been used. So like that we can analyze it. So this will also be helpful if somebody wanted to see the data in the tabular format. Here it is choosing the color based on the high and the low value, or the max or the minimum value. And the next option is scorecard. Scorecard is mainly used when I wanted to show one key metric value. Here it is showing the count of the warehouses used in this account. So like this we can create a scorecard. Here I have explained the line chart, bar chart, heat grid and the scorecard. Let me explain the scatter chart with the one which I have created as sample bureau study. You can see that I have set the account admin role for this dashboard. As I earlier mentioned, it is ideally choose the lower role which is having the access to the underlying query as well. Means this role would be able to run the underlying query which is written for this chart. And let me go to the warehouse study dashboard. As I shown previously, this is the same chart I have created there as a horizontal chart. Here it is vertical chart. This is the line chart. Which role is running the more queries? This is the heat grid created to understand the query traffic by each warehouses. Means for October 16th, the compute warehouses executed 2 queries. So like that. And this is the scorecard. And this is the chart created using the scatter plot. So when we click on this 3 dot, it is showing the view chart, edit query, duplicate tile, unplace tile and the delete tile. View chart would be able to see the chart, the same chart. Here we can change the name of the chart. Also we can edit the label and all. Edit the query to edit the underlying query which is written for the chart. Duplicate tile is used when I wanted to copy the same chart and do some modification and make it as a new chart. And unplace means I just wanted to remove the chart from this dashboard, but I just wanted to keep that for a future references. Delete will completely remove the chart from the dashboard. We won't be able to recover it. Here these two categories are explaining how much the warehouse is taking average time to run the queries, also how much time it is taking provision to start the warehouses. The average running query on the warehouses is high, also the queued provisioning time is also high. So based on the use cases, we will be creating a chart. Also I can download the chart using this option, which will download the chart in the form of PNG. And to go back, we just need to click. That's it for today. Please let me know in comments if there are any things to be covered more in this dashboard. Thank you.